Hey, got a couple quick product reviews for you related to the G6 and the G5. They're cases and screen protectors. So my first up is Zen Tech. This is a eBay special right here. It's pretty generic. It's just, this piece of plastic. I already put it on the phone. If you saw the other video, you could probably see me holding this, but let's see if I can get this good look at this. It's nice. It's there. That's a good angle. You can see right here. There it is. It's a full coverage piece of glass. It's pretty nice. Went on really easy, much easier than the typical screen protector. And I got a couple of them for another eBay seller. They didn't come in. This one came in a nice package. This one, from another eBay seller. I'll put some descriptions in the description. This is another piece of glass. But as you can see, this piece of glass is slightly different. Doesn't look to be a perfect match. So keep that in mind. I'll list which ones are which. That's one of them, and then here's another. Looks to be the same model. So this probably, these I got, they were listed as LG G6 glass, but it probably wasn't. It was probably something similar, or maybe they just didn't have them marked well enough to give me the right thing. This one is perfect. Alright, on to glass for the G5. This is my G5 that I am decommissioning for the G6, handing it down to another family member. And this is the glass I just got in today, and it's awesome. The original glass, I already peeled it off the other day, only went to right here. So it covered the screen, but didn't cover this part up here that is basically like a screen. Now keep in mind, this is a modular phone, so this bottom portion, if I can get it out of there, the bottom portion disconnects. So that's why this piece of glass only covers what it does. So it looks like a perfect fit. So this eBay seller was a miss on the G6 glass, but a perfect on this G5 glass. It came from the same seller. So anyway, that's the glass I got for you. Put these back in their containers. So you ever noticed that the stuff we get from China, like eBay stuff from China, sometimes, especially if it comes in this like styrofoam packaging, it has a wicked, like, toxic smell to it. Crazy. I notice every single one that has this kind of look to it, coming maybe from China, not Hong Kong, has a terrible smell. I don't know if it's their air over there is that bad, or if it's just these factories this thing is coming from, but it is nasty. It smells horrible. But that's the packaging it came in. It's kind of pretty typical, actually. We see that. I see that a lot. All right, on to cases. This case I just got in. It's called a jelly case, and I'll link to it in the description to give you some more details. Also, an eBay thing. And as you can see, it's kind of jelly-like, so I guess that's where it gets its name. I haven't actually put it on the phone yet, so I'll do that for you right now. So this is going to be, yeah, that's not bad at all. So if you like the look of your phone and you want to show it off, the fingerprint doesn't quite match up perfectly, but I'm sure it'll work its way there. Let's see if it lights the phone up. It still works. That's good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll probably use that as one of my cases. Another case I got for the LG G6 was this unicorn Beetle, I think they call them. And these are awesome. And actually, I think it has plastic here, but you could probably use it without a screen protector. I already have the glass on here, but fortunately it still fits in the case which it goes in super easy. Just kind of smush it down inside of there, and then push it into the exterior bumper. And you just kind of mash that around, and you're good to go. Now, one thing I did notice about this particular case, this Unicorn Beetle case, is they didn't measure around the wide-angle camera quite nicely enough. Because if you see, if I switch to selfie mode, whoa, look at that guy, terrible. You can see there's like the edge of the case you can actually see in it. Now, if I go back to regular selfie mode, you don't see that, but here in the wide angle you do. Now, the back of the phone doesn't have that problem. You go to wide angle, it looks perfect. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. You're gonna, I thought maybe ground that out with a Dremel or something sometime, but I don't know, I don't care that much at this point, so I probably won't mess with it. But other than that, the case is pretty awesome. It's it feels great. It's not really heavy. It's got all the ports are nice and covered up to keep the dust out of it. I work near sand, so having these ports covered is great. I like that a lot. So this is a pretty cool case. Didn't really like the fact that it was so white. In the description it said white, but in the picture it kind of looks silvery, so I was expecting it to be a little more silver than it was. So keep that in mind. When it says white in the description, it's white. And I know that seems like common sense, but like I said, in the pictures it looks silver. So anyway, there's another one for you. And also it has this belt clip. Rotates all the way around. Pretty stiff at the moment, but it's good. Snaps right in there. I'll show you on my LG G5 case from CPO that I like a hell of a lot better, but it's not quite the same thing. It's kind of a different animal. So anyway, it's one of the cases. Now, all right, back over to the LG G5. Here was this phone. And here's the case I've had on it for the first 10 months I've had it. And it's cool because this is a modular phone. You want a modular case, right? Boom. They have it. And this is by Seidio, I think is how it's pronounced. S-E-I-D-I-O. So I think that's the correct pronunciation. And it's awesome. I love this case. I've had this for a while. Even had the little magnet thing on the back so I can smack it up on my dashboard. And works really well. It's, like I said, it's still modular. So you can slide this open, pop off the bottom, pull out and swap the batteries out as you need to. So that's great. Also, you can pull it apart and clean the phone, get any kind of sand or anything out of there. This one is not nearly as protected as this phone because this one obviously has the plastic in front of it and all the ports are sealed up. But I've had it for 10 months and it's worked great. As you can see, I got quite a few little, I don't know if you can see them, but little scuffs on here. I beat the crap out of this thing and it's done great. As you can see, this phone, after being in this case for 10 months, it looks brand new. You know, I mean, there's not a spot on it. There's a couple little spots here where some sand must have been grinding on it, but other than that, this thing looks perfect. It had that case and a glass piece over top of it. It wasn't a nice full frame piece of glass, but something similar. Another feature about this case that I really love that I wish more of the people making these cases would do is the fact that you can put it in the clip both front ways or backwards, which is huge because sometimes you wanted to have your phone with the clip, but you still want to be able to see the screen. So like if you want to, you know, maybe like set it on the table or something, this case is awesome for that because you can leave it in the clip or you could clip it onto something and so you can see the screen. This one you can't do that. You know, you're forced to do it this way. Now for somebody that's real hard on equipment, which this case is designed for, somebody that's hard on equipment, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the fact that you can't get it to go in, well, actually it did go in that way a little bit, but it specifically says in the instructions that it's supposed to go this way. I guess that's like a disclaimer maybe, so they don't have to pay when you pop it out, because it's in here, but it's just barely in there, so it could easily pop right out, I guess. But anyway, I like that about my old G5 case, because you can flip it around, and the fact that the clip's on the top. For me, I like to have my case on my belt clip vertically and not horizontally, because it has less likely to catch on things. So I don't know if these designers realize that that's an issue, but having it vertically helps a lot. And then this clips on the top, you can quick pop your phone out like that. So, you know, it makes a big difference when you're somebody that's got your phone in and out of your holster on a regular basis. It's really a nice feature. And it's a one-handed deal. You don't have to push this clip up. It's just snap it in. And then when you want it out, it just slides right out. So this case has been awesome. And it was the only one I could find that was even remotely similar. So if you still have a G5, I'd highly recommend this case. And if this case is nice as well, if you're going with the G6. So I'll probably do a couple more videos. I plan on buying 1 or 2 more cases just to try some different stuff out. But I like it. It's good stuff. Hope you enjoyed these videos. Take it easy.